So I saw an article recently asking, are you missing Kevin Owens? Now, as a Kevin Owens fan, there's a part of me that wants to say immediately yes. Like, I'm a fan of the way this guy wrestles. I'm a fan of the look. Like I said, I'm a fan of the promos. I mean, the promos are okay, but I'm a fan of the way this guy wrestles, and I'm a fan of the look, right? Even though in recent years he's been a touch more tame than what he was prime Kevin Steen days. But yeah, of course I do miss Kevin Owens, but I was thinking about it, the main event picture isn't really missing him, largely because in my opinion now, Kevin Owens is no longer really seen as a main eventer. Now, I'll be asking, what do I mean by that? What I'm saying is, during the Bloodline era, right, and Roman was on top for years, and no one even had a sniff at winning that World Championship, if we're being honest, right? Kevin Owens was in the long-term storyline with him, and was pushing the Bloodline, but never really felt like he was actually going to win the belt. And ultimately, that just meant to Kevin Owens facing Roman Reigns on pay-per-view, after pay-per-view, and just losing to him every time. So, in my opinion, Kevin Owens has almost lost all of his credibility he once had as a main eventer, as a world champion threat. Because it's been so long since he's been world champion, so long since it's been realistic for him to actually win a world championship. Like, even when he was feuding with Cody, I never thought for a second Kevin Owens was going to win that world championship, even when he feuded with Cody. And this is what happens when you consistently have these guys, like a Kevin Owens, like a Drew McIntyre, who's just consistently in big picture events, but always losing. What happens is they lose credibility, and that's what happens to these guys. That's what's happened to Kevin Owens. Like, next time Kevin Owens wrestles for a world title, I'm not even going to be excited because, okay, it's going to be a good match, but he's not going to win. What's the point? As a Kevin Owens fan, what is the point of watching that match? Other than knowing it's going to be a good match. And Kevin Owens has a million other good matches out there. These are all things to consider. And ultimately, it forms my opinion on why I'm actually not really missing Kevin Owens that much. Because, okay, let's say I do miss him and he comes back and does what? He does what? Triple H is just going to give him something boring, something pointless, something, something that's just pointless. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be nothing. What? You're going to have him feud for the world title and what, lose? You're going to relegate him to an Intercontinental Championship or US title? Maybe he'll win that, or maybe he'll lose. You know what I mean? They've really done nothing meaningful with the Kevin Owens character in quite some time. And, just consistently having him lose to Roman Reigns for years and then even face Cody and lose to him as well really hasn't done anything for his character and certainly hasn't done anything in terms of growing Kevin Owens' fan base. So, let me know what you guys think. I am a fan of Kevin Owens, which is why I want to see Kevin Owens on TV, wrestling and winning and making his way towards those big main events and hopefully winning some of them. Because I actually am a Kevin Owens fan, but you can only do what you can only do. Let me know what you guys think of Kevin Owens in the comments below. Are you missing him? And do you think he's still a main event talent? Let me know in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out.